seems that the wonderful... Why does it say I have bad connection? I have Google Fiber. I am plugged in. Oh my gosh, it's so irritating. I have been having like internet issues lately, and I'm telling you, when you pay for Google Fiber, you really expect to have better internet than this, and I haven't, and it's been irritating me. So that's how my day's going so far. Oh, sorry I missed last week. I was busy. I'm really trying to do these more than once a week. Goal, or like once a week, that's the goal. But boy, oh boy, is it a lot. And like honestly, I almost didn't show up today. But I'm here. I made it. So here we go. Looking at some Slack messages real quick. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, nothing terribly great here. So, you know what? We're going to work on... Maybe I shouldn't schedule these so far out in advance. Because I said I was going to work on DigitalOcean Classroom. But is that actually what I want to work on today? I feel like I want to just do some other stuff today. I'm not really in the mood to write some code. I could work on Giles. I haven't thought about Giles in a while. And this whole thing looks like crap. What is this? Ooh. You know, I was going to work on DigitalOcean Classroom. I want to work on Giles. So let's work on Giles. So for those of you that don't know, Giles is a... We're just going to delete this. Do I want to delete this entire repo? Yeah, we're just going to start over. I'm going to delete this entire repository. We're going to start over. Giles is an open source project that I've been wanting to work on for a very long time that I never... I'm not going to type that here. That I never really give myself time to work on. But now that I feel like I have done a good job... so we're going to close this folder. Now that I feel like I've done a moderately good job... Oh, shit. Can I undo that? I actually needed something out of that README. Oh, I just made a mistake. This is what happens when you do stuff too quickly. There has... well, you know, I bet there's not... Do I have a local copy of Giles anywhere? I don't think I do. Undelete a GitHub repo. Click Settings next to Organization. The top corner of GitHub, click on your profile, then click on Your Organizations. Click Settings. Well, I don't have settings access here, so this is kind of useless. Like, nothing I have is in this. Oh. Settings. Repositories. Deleted repositories. I don't know if I want if that have no forks or have not been forked. Great. Oy vey. This is what happens when you delete stuff too quickly. Guess we're doing it live, and I guess we're not going to commit anything to GitHub until I can maybe see what's going on there and see that repo. There's just something in the README, and if I can figure it out, ISBN book API. I can find an ISBN doc API that actually works, then we'll go with it. But that's what was in there, is that I had one, and I don't remember how it was like a Google book ISBN API. I guess I could use the Google Books API and learn how to use it. I just want to be able to look up a book by its ISBN. Book ISBN API. Open Library Books API. Okay, how do I use it? Okay, that works out, but how do I curl it? Let's take a look. HTTP. Okay, so it's got an API, but how do I use it? Oh, do you just add .json at the end? Huh, okay. Maybe I don't need to get the old one back. Well, what does it have, though? That's the thing. So it has publishers, number of pages, ISBN covers. See, like, I don't want to have to web scrape through all this crap. Like, I want it all in one spot. That's not a good thing. And it's like this. Yeah, see, that's not... it's not bad. We'll keep it in mind. That's not what I want, though. There was a Google thing. Maybe if I'm lucky, I still have a curl in here. History, pipe grep, curl. No. HTTP, pipe grep, books. Not good. That's what it is. This is Google APIs right here. I guess that's what it was. There we go. This is what I wanted. Okay, so I don't even need to worry about it anymore. Now I have it. So this is the API that we're going to hit. Let's just test it. Do I have a book? Do I have a book? Well, I do, but they're back there. Let's grab... Whoopsie. Let's see how you do with this book. This one, I wouldn't... If you have this, then you did a good job. This is 9781585443833. You have it. Okay, I'm impressed. If you have that book, then you have an action. This is actual ISBN database, because that was not one that I was expecting. So we're good. Let's start a new Django REST framework project. So go into code. Let's go into Mason Egger. Let's go to mkdir. We're going to call this is going to be Giles. We're going to call it Giles. So if we, what do we want to do? We're going to do Python vn, python-m vn tilde/virtual environment/Giles. Source tilde/virtual Giles bin activate. Pip install Django REST framework. Okay. I feel like I want to make this the Giles API. Hey, Anurag, nice to see you. Huh, I wonder how many people are watching. I'm getting like 0 on my watchers thing. So it's probably not working. Anyway, cool. I was going to work on something, and then I decided I didn't want to. So we're going to work on this instead. So the first thing we're going to do is just going to do Pip Freeze. Do I want to go back and use pipenv? Am I there again? I kind of feel like I'm there. Might be an opportunity to learn pip tools. Oy vey. We'll just do it like this for now. Requirements.txt, and then we'll have like a dev. We'll have like a dev version that 2 environments, and we'll just go with that for now. It's irritating, but I'll deal with it. So I'm going to work on. So today I'm working on a project that I've wanted to make for a long time, and its name is Giles. And honestly, this might end up just being the Giles API. We're going to see if I decide if I want to do everything in Django, which maybe I do. Maybe I do. Do I? I'm curious. Do I want to build the application just as a Django app because I've always wanted to just like build it, or do I want to build like a Django a REST API using the Django REST framework and expose that, and then build like a React front end or something, or some sort of front end? I feel like we could do that. Like, I'm trying to figure out if that's what I want to do. I think it is. I think it is. Well, I can build the API first. We can start with the API. Let's do it. So, actually, no. I want this to be an all-in. Well, no, it could be an all-in-one, because I could package this up as a Docker container. Ooh, it's a toughie. And then I don't want to do a monorepo because then I can't deploy it to app platform easily. Let's do Django REST framework because I want to get better at that. We do DRF, and then we build a front end, and we worry about how we package it later. So we're actually going to call this the Giles API. I'm going to move all this stuff down here already because I like things being named the right thing. MV Giles to Giles API. And then the Giles thing can just, like the regular Giles repo can just be. Did I already create it as? No, I'm over here creating it now. Repo for the, so Giles is a personal library catalog. This is the REST API that powers it. Repository. And then let's go ahead and get our hello world working. So let's go ahead and do Django-admin start project Giles API dot. Okay. So yeah. And then we'll do Django run server. Localhost 8000. Have a running page. We're good. So now let's call this Django start app. And then what are we going to call this app? So this is just the catalog app. Like, this is the app that does everything that has to do with like the catalog, the book catalog and stuff, like all the checkout functionality and everything else. We're going to call it catalog. So we have that. We go ahead and add it. So first, for the installed apps, we want to add, I'm actually going to look up some of my other notes, because I did like a whole tech talk recently on Django REST framework. Oh, I didn't tweet that I was going live. Does this thing doesn't have social integrations? I'll do it next time. Okay, so we were going to do, we were doing this. So I need to add it to my settings file. Where is DOS settings? Whoa. Did I do that bad of a job of adding everything? Oh, turns out my notes are really crappy for this one. Let's just look at settings here. Settings. There we are. So we need to add REST framework. And we're going to add REST framework .auth token, because I like using auth tokens. We're going to do catalog .apps.catalog config. And then we're also going to do drf spectacular, because we're going to use the spectacular thing to auto-generate our stuff. Copy this. Actually, let's go ahead and save this and stop using them for now. So we'll go back to VS Code. Let's go ahead and open a folder. Code, Mason Egger, Giles API, open. This is where I'm going to have to vim dev requirements.txt -r requirements.txt black pilot -Django. Okay, so then we're just going to deactivate this for now, and then Django. Let's do the Python venv again. Giles-dev source virtualenv Giles-dev then activate. And then let's go ahead and do a pip install -r dev requirements. That'll install Django. Oh, I also want to install drf spectacular. Pip vim requirements. Ugh. So poopy. So why do I keep my virtualenv folder in a separate directory? Because I used to use mk virtualenv. Like it might still be a tool on Linux. Like it was like make virtualenv and stuff before. We're talking about like 12, 13 years ago, like not 13 years ago, like 2012, 2013. Like it used to be a separate tool, and like that's where it wanted. It was .virtualenvs, and I don't know why, but like that's what I did when I first started working on it, and then like I've done it ever since, and it's been kind of irritating. I probably should like start just like including them locally, but I just haven't. Okay, so we're going to install drf spectacular into here. Pip freeze requirements.txt. Deactivate. I know there's a better way of doing this. There has to be at some point. At this point, I don't care enough to like. I need to learn pip tools, or I need to go back to using pipenv, because pipenv solved this problem where I could have local and develop and like dev things. Since I'm actually building an application, pipenv is actually a really good use for this. So I should probably eventually at some point go back to it. I just haven't done it yet, to be honest. So fim.get ignore db.sqlite3 star.pyc. That should star.vs code /star, because for some reason I always wind up with like my VS Code settings in here. So let's go ahead and set this to what I need to. Yeah, it pretty much is virtual habits. Old habits die hard, to be honest. Like, I do better on it when I use like not VS Code. Like if like when I use PyCharm and PyCharm is doing it for me, like I do better. I just let it be there. But like it's just raw. Like when I have to do it myself, I just always like it's just muscle memory at this point. That's why it took so long to break that. That's why it took me so long to like Vim. Like whenever I had to learn Vim forever, because like I was always using Nano. The only way I was actually able to ever finally get out of it was like I had to alias Nano to Vim in my like profile. Okay, so we have that. Okay. Let's go ahead and make the migrations. Why am I doing it like, well, because I like this better, to be honest. And do it like that. So now we're here. Let's do Python make Python migrate. Django migrate. Django create super user. By the way, if you're wondering, I have my Django in my dot files is aliased to it's alias to create Python manage.py. Yes, I want to bypass it. Okay, so I think we have a good amount. Let's say git status -u. Git. Oh, I've not even done a git init yet. Git init. Git status -u. If I just do git status, it shows me that crap, and I want to actually see everything that it's trying to add. Okay, so I think we're good. Let's go ahead and just do our init commit. So let's create the repo. Did I finish doing that in GitHub? I did. Let's pull it over here. Git add -a git commit -et or touch read me. Actually, no. Echo Giles-API readme.md. Git add -a git commit -s-m init commit. Blah. Good. Git branch -m main git remote add origin git at github.com /mason egger /giles -api.get git push -u origin main. Okay, so the Giles API is there. Good. Now, apparently I have to put a space in between that for the markdown to work. Good. I am so hungry. I have not eaten yet today. I was in back-to-back meetings since 10. We're going to see how far I get with this today. So, let's start working on some models. Because this actually could take a bit of time. So let's start with... Well, first off, let's look at the data that we get from the Google API. So we get... I wonder what can go here. Total items. I don't know what that is. Kind, book volume, ID, e-tag, self-link. So just a link back to itself? Okay, I can deal with that. It's got a title. It's got different authors. It's got a publisher. It's got a published date. Has a description. ISBNs. Sorry, I was putting my hand in front of my face. Page count is good. Print type, I guess, is good. Categories. I guess, yeah, we should definitely have some categories. Maturity rating. That's interesting. How do these work? Oh, it's got thumbnails. Not bad. It's not for sale. That's interesting, seeing as how I own it. Is a PDF available? What is this? It's got a web reader link as well. Wait, is that a whole ass PDF? What is an ACSM file? Kind of worried about that. Oh, it's a Google book. Interesting. Oh, it returned multiple things. How is that possible? It's like things that are near it, but no, these are weird. Why is it returning multiple things? How does this API work? These aren't even the same ISBNs. What a weird API. Why did it return 800? That's what the total item seats. Why did it return all 859 items? Oh, it's just a weird... That's interesting. What is the volume ID? So if I change it to from the query to just the ISBN, does it work? The dot, you got to put the right thing there. Service temporary unavailable. Oh, it's a self-link. The self-link there. Oof, this is toughy. There's 859 items in here. Maybe if I do ISBN. What is %3D? That's not what I. %3D HTML escape or HTML code equals. Can I do ISBN 13? Is that a 13? This is the 13. Okay, so if I add the ISBN 13 there, it just brings me the 1, and that's what I want. I don't want to bring everything because it shouldn't bring back multiple things if I'm directly looking up by an ISBN. But I'm guessing because I have no idea why it did that. It just, I guess, if any number matched. But that's good. We've got what we need. So we need to do the ISBN 13s. I'm going to put this in the README because it is important. And this is why I was worried whenever I deleted the old one. Commit changes. Git pull. There we go. Okay, so we have the API that we need, which is nice. I am getting hungry. So let's look at the data. Okay, so let's start off with do I want to? That's a funny one. I don't think it matters. So authors, so let's go back. Let's start with just model class book models dot model ISBN equals this should be I can't believe I can't even remember how to do half this stuff. Come on. I was right. Models.carfield. I guess we should say it's ISBN 13. Models.carfield max length equals 13. There's only 13 things. OCLC number? I don't know what that is. We can remove the 13. It's not required length. That's what I need. Primary key equals true. I want the ISBN to be the primary key. So I don't need the ID. We should just go by the ISBN. That's the easiest way. Okay, so should probably pull up the Django documentation. What else do we want to pull in? We want to pull in the title, obviously. Okay, this needs to go away. You can come over here, and you can be right here. Title equals models dot car field max length equals 255, I guess. We don't want a blank title. Why are you throwing that? Oh, uppercase C. We'll go with publisher. Equals models dot car field max length equals, we'll go with 255 again. Actually, yeah, 255 is enough. Then let's go with published year, because it says published date, but I equals models dot, there's integer field, right? Django models, pull up the data. Well, that didn't pull up what I wanted it to be. Django model fields, that's what I wanted. Integer field. Well, if you don't spell it right, modals. And let's go to integer field. I think we have to do like a min max. Interesting that it doesn't show me the params. It just says double dash options, double star options. Django integer field options. Come on. I want the Django docs. It's so weird. It doesn't show, it just shows options. It doesn't show me it doesn't show me the options. What are the options? That seems like a really shitty way of documenting something. I guess we could actually do small integer field here. Year. Hmm. This is weird. Django integer field options. What do we have? Weird that I can't do like a min and max. I don't know. Weird. Not finding it. Why is that not listed somewhere? Django model options. Maybe that's a thing. Oh, it's just all the options that they have. Like, doesn't have anything. Oh, okay. It doesn't have anything. Okay, whatever. Works for me. We have publisher. We have pub date. We're gonna do page count. Models dot integer field. Not gonna say some of the books are gonna have more than 32,000 pages, but it's possible. It's just we could do small. How do you do positive integers? There's got to be a positive small integer field. These need to be positive. I'll do small integer field here. I don't feel like it's backing me into a corner. If the book's got more than 32,000 pages, I don't want it in my library. Okay. What do I have left to do today? I still have to record something today, don't I? Yeah. I'm hungry. I have other work that needs to be done today. Not gonna say I made great progress, but I got an init commit. I'm gonna call it a day here because I have other things I need to do. Hopefully next week I'll have more time to just start doing it. Maybe I'll do it later in the afternoon so that way I can just go into certain stuff. Thanks for coming, Anurag. It's great to see you. I'll catch you later.